But what is up, my civil? It's your boy Buckmeister, twice the nice that you are used to. Shell Blumpson. I am here with the gents, and we are playing another episode of Geek Heresy. That is right. Oh my gosh. Before we get started, oh, look at that. Okay, EXTRODIN, since you're shining, you might want to introduce yourself first to Meisterville. Thank you very much.
What is up, Meisterville? This is Mr. EXTRODIN. Yes, I am back on this channel. I love these games. So yeah, who am I? I am basically a content creator. I am a comic book writer. I am an illustrator, graphic designer, and yeah, I sketch as well. But yeah, I do have two YouTube channels, Mr. EXTRODIN Things and Mr. EXTRODIN Universe. On there, we have podcasts. One of them is African Frame Podcast with my co-host Rob. He is here with us, but he will introduce himself. We dissect films. And then we have Africa is next with the rest of the guys over here where we dissect movies, comic book. Sorry, we dissect anime, cartoons. We talk about comics and manga in between and all of that good stuff. So yeah, if you're interested in any of that stuff, do check me out. I'm sure Buckmeister will leave the links in the description below. And yeah, no, let us get into these Geek Heresy controversial topics.
Right. And then the next guy, we got Mr. Jin's War down there, Mr. Rob Sibeko himself. Please introduce yourself to Meisterville, sir.
And then I'm VR Sibego. Everyone calls me BC. I do writing. If it's pen and paper, I'm there. I've also got a YouTube channel and a TikTok. Yeah, SQJ Pure. Keep an eye out for that. And VC Sibego, of course. Yeah, that's me.
Right. And then the next guy we have is the Fire Lord himself, Mr. Zuko Mlambo. What's going on? Introduce yourself to the people there.
I'm going to Fire Lord. That's a hip hop star, man. What up, everyone? It's the Fire Lord Zuko Mlambo up in here. AKA Cortezi, the shortest tall man you'll ever see. Welcome to the show. Let's get it going. Cortezi on all my shows. Follow me there. I just talk a lot of nonsense. Let's go.
All right. And then last but not least, Mr. Develo Khala himself from the House of Khala.
Oh dear. Okay. How did I do this the last time? This is a PG show, right?
No, it's not, especially with this group here. We never survive. The censors always just give up. They just always give up.
Okay, for the sake of my FBI agent who's no doubt listening to me, I'll try and be polite as possible. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tibello, son of Daniel. And as this wonderful gentleman have mentioned before, I am the co-anchor of this wonderful show called the Nerdgasm Podcast. We go down and dirty and nitty-gritty and talk about all the juicy, meaty, succulent, and ever so extravagant details about all our favorite shows.
Beep. We quit, Buckmeister. No, don't leave.
We talk about all things comic and geek related. We also have another show called the Geek Spot where we talk to all our friends and nerds. I think Mr. Specker was one of our guests last year from the Geek Spot, aka once again to remind everybody, I'm hailing as part of the Kala, as I am one of the Protoss, as he's one of those disgusting bugs, this work. But anyway, we'll move on from that. We'll move on from the past. And yeah, we are here to see you're gonna see who's the lion, who's the controversial one in the, what you call this? Geek Heresy.
All right.
Which had a different name a year ago, but we're not gonna talk about it as well.
Yes.
Cut. Change it in post.
To Buckmeister, you heretics.
All right. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm about to share the screen. Let me know if you can see it. Right. Cool. Okay. So, quick disclaimer on the rules for the new peoples. Basically, your hot take is going to show up on here, and if it's yours, You need to lie and lie and lie until you're accused, right? So if it's accused and it's you and you admit to it, you don't get a point, because in the tradition of South Africa, we're going to reward criminals. So if you lie and you get away with it, you get a point. If you get caught, you don't get a point. That's basically the game. Okay.
Oh, I'm about to get my ANC on.
So we are
Oh.
basically basically playing Among Us, but only with with statements.
Okay. So everybody cool on the rules? Ready to go?
Yeah,
I'm all
cool.
good.
I'm ready.
Let's do this. So Mr. Rob, please, since you are the newest guest, you can please pick a topic for us.
Let's go for gaming.
Gaming. All right, let's do it.
Why am I not surprised?
Y'all like God of War Ragnarok because y'all became parents.
Heresy.
God of War Ragnarok.
Wow.
I never played it, but I'm assuming who's that guy? The main character becomes a parent?
Kratos.
Kratos, he
Remember,
becomes a parent.
This is hot if you're a gaming fan. This is very hot if you're a gaming fan. Because basically you're saying that the only thing that's saving that game is the parenting aspect. Outside of that, it's not a good. That's
Is he a good dad though, or is he giving Goku vibes?
I feel like Kutsu is cheating.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
feel like
whoa.
Kutsu is like, like, you know when someone is too confused? Like, I feel like
What you guys think this is reverse psychology? I honestly don't know.
no, Rob, I gotta commend you. You are playing the game to a T, Chief, because this guy has dribbled us before in ways that we never saw coming.
I promise you, I have no idea.
the levels
Like-
of confusion for the most famous black and
That's
cartoon gaming character.
What is this? Is he like Goku in this, or is he like Piccolo Nyana?
You could say he's like Piccolo.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, but for many, I think for the first game, many reviewers are basically saying like, for God's sake,
Where is
hug your
Zuko? Hey, man,
for God's sake, hug your
Zuko,
son.
where are you?
I'm here. I don't know the game, so I'm just
With silence. Everybody's a
no.
suspect. Everyone is a suspect.
No, you see, Ish, I don't know it, so I'm trying to remember it.
There's only one person that sounds like this, actually.
Who's that?
It's the Veloto.
Yeah. I don't think
That
yours.
sound
That's
like-
yours.
He's not even denying it. Like
No,
That sounds like a
listen,
Tebelo statement.
that sounds
Yeah.
like something. Yes, that sounds like something Tevelo would say, dog. If not Buckmeister, but I think it's Tevelo.
The irony is that the first person who got accused as the prime suspect is the one who's throwing me under the bus.
The old who smelt it dealt it. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we at the voting stage, Bafetus?
No, it's a tough one.
I know. I say Tevelo.
I'm also smelling Tebello here.
If not, it's you. But I think it's Tevelo.
Oh, what if it's you?
You'd fail dismally
Tebelo's
with
my
mine.
first choice. It just
My
has
first
Tebelosms.
It's either Tevelo or Buckmeister. I'm telling you. One of the two.
I'm going Tebello. Okay. I feel it's Tebello.
I'm
Okay,
going for
two
Chinna. It's Mr. Extraordin.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's two
so-
Tebello. Rob Zuko, you're the deciding vote here.
Yeah, two Kutsu, two Tabello. I'm gonna spread the vote out so we get at least. I'm gonna spread the vote out.
I'm going for Tebelo.
I 3-2.
Oh, okay. So majority is voted for you, Mr. Tebello. Did you say this?
Yeah, I did. It was
I knew it.
yeah.
Tebelosms.
Okay. Explain yourself, sir.
No, it's because God of War Ragnarok, all he's just seeing is, boy, where have you been? Boy, what is this? Boy. No. The first one is boring.
Yeah,
The second one
first
is
one is
Atreus. And the second one is Atreus, where have you been? Atreus, don't you dare go to Odin. And then when he decides to run to Odin, boy, that's all there is
So
to
wait,
the damn game.
has he become a supporting character in his own game now?
No, he's still
Oh,
the
no,
main.
there's two parts.
the
I
problem.
don't know. It's
There are
like,
two parts. There are parts where Atreus is the main, and there are parts where
Kratos.
Kratos is the main. And when Kratos is the main, there has to be that side chick that's annoying. What's her name?
oh,
she's annoying.
Faye, thingy, the
Freya.
Freya. There we go. Yeah.
Freya.
I think.
She's annoying. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving along.
I said something, Rob.
Yeah, I was gonna say I actually kind of low key agree with him, but just not maybe for the reasons he says. For me, I've said this before to a lot of people that God of War Ragnarok is Ted Lasso. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that TV show, but with an axe. It's basically a 40-hour therapy session.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a 40-hour therapy session.
But also
God
Kishimoto
of
did
War
the same
fans,
thing when he became a parent.
the views expressed by these people on this channel are not reflective of Meister Geek Media. Okay, I didn't say anything.
Come
wanna say
at
that-
me. I will deny nothing. I will refute nothing. Y'all were angry little teenagers when you first played God of War, and you're all angry at your own dads. And then now you became dads. You're suddenly saying yourself, oh, we need to be better. Oh no, I need to take care of my child. And then you're just projecting yourselves into Kratos. And all your trauma dumping is just going from one aspect to another.
Okay.
Too
All right.
strong.
Yo.
Hi,
Okay, I
all
think
right,
we-
Mr.
I think we've
Zuko,
lit a
please.
fire on him.
Mr. Zuko, please take us to the next topic, please. Oof.
Cartoon.
Oh, okay. Cartoon.
Hopefully it'll be something lighter because wow.
That wasn't dark. It gets
Johnny Bravo was not that sexist.
Heresy.
Mr. Extrodin. Mr. Extrodin. Mr.
Me?
Extrodin.
Why me, bro?
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Extrodin.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's either
And listen,
I like
or
that.
Buckmeister.
No.
That's
It's
hilarious.
either,
look, listen to this. Not
it's either
Mr.
Rob.
Extrodin, Mr. Extrodin.
It's either Rob or Buckmeister.
That's
Whoa.
No, Mr. Extrodin is the biggest Johnny Bravo apologist I've ever met.
No, man. All I said is Johnny Bravo teaches you that you should never give up. You should persevere, dog. You'll eventually
That sounds like you, dog. This is you. Oh my God, this
You
is
literally making an argument for yourself to be guilty.
Nah, dog. Like I'm telling you,
That is so you.
I
Oh my
didn't say
God.
anything about sexism, like being sexist. I'm just saying that you should never give up. You know, if you really want to have a lady in your life, you should just persist, like Johnny
No,
Bravo.
that is you. Oh, that is you, my guy.
Nah,
Woo.
dog. This is Buckmeister or Rob, one of the two.
Me, I'm voting Extrodin.
100%.
I'm voting extraordinary.
Nah, I say it's Rob. I say it's Rob.
Who are you voting for? Rob?
I'm voting for Mr. X.
A new Buckmeister?
You, Mr. Extrodin.
Yeah, man. And then you, Tevello?
You see, there's a problem.
Yes, dog.
I've been
Yes.
watching way too much into a cool Poirot for me to say when is the obvious. This is far too obviously coded for Mr. Extraordinary.
My friend.
And only
My brother.
and only someone devious enough to say something that would obviously camouflage as somebody else would
It's
say this. Now I'm trying to
Buckmeister
think
or
who
Rob.
among us would also has the same feelings about about that. It doesn't really. It is more impartial to this Johnny Bravo nonsense than I am, because everybody knows I hate him. I wouldn't use this. So
I'm telling you, it's either this sounds like
I'm
what
telling
Rob
you,
would say,
no, I'm
or
saying that this
Buckmeister.
is he just made an argument for himself. He just made an argument for himself. This sounds
Hey, the
if
way
so
Rob is
like
laughing.
Mr. Extrodin.
Because
But
it's
if
so
it was
obvious.
me, why would I make a case?
this one.
Like, why wouldn't I make a case against it? Like, why would I Why would I just
Because
agree
you are
that?
trying to throw people off. I'm telling
Nah.
you, this is Mr.
Exactly.
Extrodin.
Thing is,
Not
And then
really.
there's also the other.
Yes,
There's also the other tell. You know, there's another tell that happens. That whenever something like this happens, and it's usually the person involved, Mr. Buckmaster immediately starts accusing people from the right off the
That's
bat.
what I'm saying. It's
That's another
Buckmeister.
tell.
It's
What do you mean
Buckmeister,
that's
bro.
another? No. Hold
That's
on,
the
hold
point
on.
of
The
the
guy
game.
who
How can
just
it be
made
a
the
tell?
argument for Johnny Bravo, the guy who just made the argument for Johnny Bravo, is now trying to cast aspersions and say that it's not him. That's a tactic that Mr.
But the
Extrodin
po-
has used. He's
but-
used this in the
but the-
past. Do not let him get away with this, guys.
Dog,
Come on.
trust me, this is not aspersions at all. It's not me. I promise.
Let's
you.
vote, gents. Let's vote. It's
It's
voting
either
time.
Rob or It's either Rob or Buckmeister, bro.
I'm
Guys,
saying it's Extrodin.
You know what?
I've been
You know what?
podcasting
You know
with you
what?
guys for too long.
Extrodin.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna say, you know what, for the
Do
sake
not
of
betray
continuity.
me, brother.
How dare you use Charles's own words? No, that's for that alone. I'm gonna vote for you. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, and then Rob, who you saying?
it's a tricky one. The way you said vote now got me interested. But you know, I'm gonna stick with X for now. I'm gonna stick with
You know
Mr.
what? Like
So,
Buckmeister.
okay,
It was Buckmeister all
unanimously.
along. That's what I'm gonna say.
Unanimously, everybody says it's Mr. Extrodin. Mr. Extrodin, did you say this?
No, I did not.
I
I told ya.
Yeah,
I
the piece said
told
vote
ya.
now.
I told you guys that it's Buckmeister. It was
It
Buckmeister
was
all
me
along.
all along.
I told
Yes.
ya. I told you guys. Now he has a
1
point.
point on the
I know.
board.
Well played, Buckmeister, because that had Mr. Extrodin written all over it.
You know, if this was a
Yeah.
horror movie, I was gonna become a ghost and then, like, of course, I was gonna be dead, obviously. So I was gonna become
No,
a ghost
no,
and torture you guys for life.
You should have
Yeah,
pointed out
basically-
Okay.
and said vote now. I thought to myself that was suspicious. It's like vote now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this sounds like Buckmeister or Rob.
Okay, allow me to defend
You
myself.
just had to use Charles's line. That's what triggered me. It's like, how dare you?
Allow me to defend myself. And
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
1 point on the board, so yay me. Well, basically, I'm saying Johnny Bravo, all of those women in there were jujitsu masters. Like, all of them could break ankles and break arms, and they all had like they were 5-level dead. Johnny Bravo never stood a chance. So whenever you're trying to say that he it was a show that objectified women, he never stood a chance with any of those women. In fact, Johnny Bravo, the whole point of it was for him to look like a loser. Like, that's the whole point of the show.
He was the guy from Despicable Me. He was basically that guy.
Which guy?
Incel. Megamind, sorry, my bad. Megamind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the whole show, all of those women are Amazon beasts and they all know jujitsu. Like, Johnny doesn't win with, like, not like, I think towards the end, maybe?
No,
He gets-
never win. I remember that was
Ah.
never win. In fact,
Bruh, if he won, the girl would be a werewolf or she would be an alien or.
in fact, there was one time where a girl was interested and he got scared and ran away.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was one time.
Yeah.
The only reason I forgive Johnny Bravo is the fact that he's 16. Like, everybody,
Wait,
we were all.
Child. Yeah, that's
16.
right.
Wait, what?
He's 16 years old.
We are all.
Wait.
Yes, he
Oh,
is so top heavy. I thought he was like 22 or something.
Yeah,
in
that's
his
what I
20s.
thought. But in the canon, 16 years old. He's right. In canon,
16,
Dr.
yeah.
Bravo, 16 years old. He's a child.
He's giving very much JoJo energy, but still.
No, but like I'm just saying, isn't there like instances where he chases down fully grown women?
It's most of the time. It's
Whoa,
all the time.
All
this
the
sounds
time.
familiar, doesn't
He
it?
he barely chases legal below legal women. They're all legal.
Mhm.
when
Yeah. How did they swing that one? Because I thought he was like 22 or something like that.
Well, think about
I
it.
think they probably weren't explicit with his age, so they got away with it. And as you've noticed, it's Hollywood Steen up in there. So
I just remember
Right. I
there was
think we
an
got to
episode
move to
where he
the
had
next
go back
topic.
to school, but okay.
Okay, my turn. Let's go anime. All right. Ready? Let's do this. No anime outlives its initial premise outside of AOT.
Attack on Titan.
Hmm. This one is
Wrong.
hard.
This is
No one
wrong.
has
Nah,
said-
this is wrong. This is
No
wrong.
one has said Zuko.
This is wrong.
Why me?
This is wrong.
Yeah.
No, this is tricky because all of you film critic niggas sound like this.
Nah, this
Yeah,
is
the web premise is the one that gives me these two.
it's wrong.
Feels like
Yeah, I'm flip-flopping between Zuko and Rob because Zuko also when he's analyzing and
Ish,
also his
yeah.
film what.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I hate that
And
it's
he's been-
my name.
Actually, Zuko could say something like this.
Yeah.
It's either Zuko or Rob. But I still go with the Rob. I still go with the Rob. I say it's wrong.
Zuko, how you feel about Attack on Titan? You like the show? You have a favorite character?
Buddy.
since I finished it on season 1, I haven't gone back to it. So
But you finished Hunter x Hunter. I don't believe
yes,
that. So what?
no.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Like maybe I think the deaths were just every time it was too Game of Thronesy for me in terms of like every time I'm like, oh, this character might make it, and then he dies, and I'm just like, God damn, what the hell? And then I just
Zuko, this is
and
not
then I
convincing, bro.
Yeah.
The reasons are not convincing.
no, like honestly, like
Rob,
Bob, I
Packaged the nigga's heart and put it in a thing and then gave it to him, dog.
Nah, this
that
is
was
wrong.
gangster. That was gangster.
This is wrong.
That
This
was
is wrong.
gangster.
Rob, you have a favorite AOT character?
What's his face? The chick.
Mikasa.
The ninja chick. Yeah, her. There's that one scene where like Eren is like running and then she's like behind in the I think that one's funny.
Is it Mikasa or is it Misaki?
No, it's Mikasa.
Oh.
Like this, like the music
Mikasa Sukasa.
Yeah, like the group. Yeah.
group, man.
Mr. Tevelo, you've been silent.
Because I'm confused as all heck. So no anime outlives its initial premise outside of AOT. So AOT outlived its initial premise.
I
No,
don't
it
know.
Have you watched
Like,
AOT? Are you a fan of AOT there, Mr. Tevelo?
Yeah.
I read the manga, and I was sworn to silence. Remember back in the day because I was trying to tell you that it's not gonna end the way you guys think, and you were like, oh, and I was like.
One of those
So
guys.
when the rambling finally happened, it's like, oh my god, I can finally talk.
What's the rumbling, dog?
Oh.
Rob, now you're
What did Rob say?
Champisa, man. Yeah, Champisa.
What did Rob say?
Rob, he said, what's the rumbling? Now I'm like,
Yeah, reminding you of you guys should watch this thing called MK. Yeah, to the AI voice. I haven't watched that. I don't like grim darky themed shows in general. So that's why I like read the final chapters of Attack on Titan, and yeah, for me it was thoroughly mid. I don't care, but how at least it's an
how was that not your blasphemy? How did
I
you
think
not?
I only watched like 2 episodes of this thing.
my question.
Now, both of you, Rob and Mr. Extraordin, liars. Oh God,
I promise you.
Thing.
you have those BEE foreheads now. Come on.
Okay.
Complete.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Let me step out. Let me step out of my confusion and look at what you're trying to achieve in this thing, because they'll explain. Whoever is good will explain what they wrote here.
Yeah.
But in this case, because of how confusing this damn sentence is, I'm inclined to go give it to either Extraordin because yeah,
I'm voting Rob.
that's
I'm voting Rob. That
it
rumbling
lifts a
question.
lot of
Wait, I'm
confusion.
offended. The sentence was confusing, so it must be the writer. Ouch.
Yeah, it must
Yes.
be me. It must be me. I was waiting to hear the reason. I don't know why it's me, but
Yeah, no, Tana, Rob is an author by nature. His sentence constructions would be a little more articulate.
okay.
Oh,
It's not.
okay, that sounds mean.
It's not. It's not me. Still, it's not me.
Someone looks quietly offended. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
You know-
where is Zuko also?
You know,
Silence.
honestly, I think the viewers of Geek, like Meister Geek, people, Meister Geek Media people will feel sorry for me throughout this whole episode because nobody believes me here. So they're gonna be like,
Why are you guilty when you're the black guy of the show?
So, and who do you think it is?
wow, I'm the black guy of the black crew.
Redhead.
Damn, is it that bad?
Okay, Mr. Extraordinary.
The Cyclops.
Mr. Extraordinary, who do you think it
Makes
is?
you look like a redhead.
Pardon?
Who do you think it is?
It's Rob.
Jesus Christ.
Are we at the voting stage, guys?
I think it's Rob as
Okay.
well.
Oh, because I'm
Wow.
accusing you, you're accusing me. I think
Okay.
so, dog.
No, it's just the wording.
Yeah, I think
It's the wording more than
yeah.
anything that's
No,
giving me.
the-
All right. So we're voting. Everybody. Okay, it's voting time. Let's actually start casting some votes. So I say Rob.
Okay.
Extraordin.
Okay, one Rob.
Rob. I said
Rob.
Yeah.
No, this landslide. I still say Zuko. The
Zuko.
hunter is what wins me over them, man.
Zuko.
Rob.
Mr. Tevelo.
I'm going 51% on Rob.
Wow.
So unanimous vote. Mr. Rob Sebeko, did you say this?
I guess so.
I told you. I told you. I told you.
You know
I
what
told
gave
you
me
guys.
away? It was the use of the word premise.
No,
No, you
For
know
me,
what sold it for me is when he said, "What's the rumbling?" I was like, "There is no way.
Like, what
There
the-
is no way."
No,
This
just
should-
because between me and Rob, we the ones who know more film terms and so that's why it was me. That's why it could have been me or Rob who said this, but because I knew it wasn't me, I suspected it to
All
be
right. So,
Rob.
Mr.
I-
Rob,
I
do you
have-
want to explain? Do you want
I
to
have-
explain yourself there?
Wait, first, Kutso, what are you gonna say? Yeah.
I'm saying that I have over 100 hours of podcasting with Rob. I know that he said something about AOT, something like this about AOT. That's why I was not even flinching that it's not him, bro. I know he mentioned it before.
I feel like I misunderstood the assignment in this game, dog. All of mine are gonna be obvious.
Hey, son, you better do a better job lying, my guy. Hey.
Look, here's the thing. I think a lot of anime and a lot of manga don't survive. Kutso knows this. I've said this 1,000 times. A lot of manga, a lot of anime manga doesn't survive its 50th episode. By episode 50, whatever they were trying to do is done, and now it starts repeating itself. And I get frustrated with a lot of anime, with a lot of manga, and with a lot of anime. It's about season 3. After season 3, the stuff gets boring. The slime one got boring halfway through with the manga and with the anime. The whole Joker plotline in the slime one, they had a meeting, guys. Halfway, 20 episodes of a meeting. How boring is that?
Wait, what's that? Is it like that one time I became a slime? Those type
Yes.
of isekai.
Yeah,
Okay.
the manga. halfway,
Okay.
20 episodes, 20 chapters, a meeting. In a lot of isekai, they end up they become school teachers. Why? And then it stays there for too long. Point is, there's a lot of anime, a lot of manga where it just, whatever cool
But
idea they had, it fails.
Tenjo
okay,
Tenge
but
is a good
AOT is the
example.
only one that managed to.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay. Woo. Alright. Okay, Mr. Rob.
something?
No, actually, Mr. Extrodin, can you please pick one for us there?
Let's do manga comic books.
Manga
let's
slash
hear.
comic books. Resetting the timeline is lazy writing.
This is the
This got Rob.
this has the written all over it. This
No,
Tebelo.
No, wait, Tebelo. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is Rob or Tebelo.
this is has the written all over it.
Rob just
Guys.
complained about how something being repetitive makes it boring, and resetting the timeline always makes stuff go back to zero.
Oh, Buckmeister.
mm.
It's either the or Buckmeister.
Okay, one kya kena guy mo. Wait.
I'm telling you.
Tebelo or Rob. This is Tebelo or
I
Rob.
just,
Guys, I know you
I just
guys.
want-
I know you guys.
I just want to say one very important thing.
Yeah.
In our entire discussions of anything, when have I ever complained about resetting timelines?
You have before, Tebelo. What do you mean? I edit the dog. I edit
When?
podcast.
When
Endgame.
the
We spoke about
end
Endgame.
game,
What did
my
you say
argument
about?
with Endgame is that it stole from StarCraft is my biggest argument. I've never
No,
mentioned
but
anything
you
about
also
StarCraft.
said you and I said that it was a cop out. We said that it was lazy. We said
Yes.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
so-
what if it's you, Mr. Extrodin?
Nah,
Thank you very
no,
much.
no,
I
it's
was
not
waiting
me.
for that.
Nah, it's
Thank
okay.
you very much.
Mm.
Thank you. I was waiting for that because
Guys,
my campaign was-
I'm Obi-Wan of this episode. I'm telling you, guys.
The only
Yeah,
reason
okay.
the only reason I would say it's not Mr. Extrodin is because he's an X-Men fan and X-Men be resetting the timeline
All the time.
all the time. So I think he's probably used to it, so it doesn't even compute with him. So Tebelo and Rob make
Buck
the
my
most
Why
Stop.
do you
sense.
call Endgame
Fuck
a cop
my
out,
stuff.
my
For me,
G?
it's either Tebelo or Buckmeister because
Yeah.
it's indefinites. Only Tebelo talks in definites like this.
Yes.
Something always is. You know what I mean? It
Dog,
is
I'm
this.
telling you, this is either
I-
Buckmeister. Really, I'm more inclined to Buckmeister now, actually.
Yeah.
Wait,
This sounds
why?
like something Buckmeister would say.
Why?
This-
when have
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
complained about
This
timelines?
this sounds like
When?
something Buckmeister would say.
But Buckmeister is fighting for the timeline to be written for T'Challa. So
Dude, reset all of it as long as he
No.
comes back. I don't care.
Nah, this is a. Let's vote.
This,
Done.
this sounds
okay.
this sounds like a double.
Zuko,
This
if
sounds
it's
like
you,
one of those
dog.
Kevin.
double levels.
If it's you, then you got us, though. Zuko,
Yeah,
if it's you, you got us for sure.
Aye, this is Tebelo written all over it. This is Tebelo Rob,
This
but
is
I'm flipping
Tebelo.
a
This is
coin.
Tebelo or Buckmeister. I'm
I'm
telling you.
flipping a coin and I'm going for Tebel.
Yeah.
That's my
Okay.
vote, Tebel.
Okay, let's vote then.
My-
All right, so
You know what? I'm gonna stick to my gut and say Buckmeister.
okay, so Mr. Tevelo, who do you think said this?
You see, the thing that's giving me the ick right now is that this sounds one of those double-layered traps. It sounds like what someone else would say in a way to deflect someone's original attention. And there's only one other person who's done this thing before, and that would be you, Mr. Buckmeister.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're voting for me. Okay,
So
fine.
it's two
I'm voting for
Buckmeister,
you.
two.
Mr. Extrodin,
Oh, you guys didn't hear me. I said Buckmeister.
straight. No,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sharp,
So
sharp.
it's two Buckmeister, two Tebel.
I'm telling you, this is not okay.
So how
Fine.
do we break this?
Rob, who are you saying?
Okay. For me, it's clearly Tebelo, but at the same time, I do agree with Tebelo that Buckmeister is the only person who understands the assignment. Like, he 100% understands the assignment.
Don't let him get away, Chief. I'm telling you now.
Wait, I mean, look at him fanning himself like he's the shogunate or something.
Because I'm feeding myself.
Okay.
Tebel.
So okay, then Zuko, who do you think this is?
It's Tebel.
All right, and I say Tebello. So we got 3 Tebello, 2 to Buckmeister. Mr. Tebello, did you say this?
I didn't because it's you.
Yeah, I knew it. It's you, no?
It's not me.
It's Zuko.
He didn't say it because I said it.
Dog,
my
I
God.
told you that.
Oh,
But if it's Zuko, then you got us, though.
well
Yeah.
played.
Now you
Well
got us.
played. Woo. Yo.
And actually, now that I've been told that I should have written it in a voice of someone else, I wish I had done that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well played, Chief. Yo. Okay, explain yourself.
It's very simple. You made unless it's a flashpoint type of thing. The reason you reset the timeline is because you did something stupid in your story, and now you just need to redo it so that you can do it again. Or you are just trying to milk as much as you can from your series. So that's why it's very lazy
Yeah,
writing.
sometimes
Instead
it
of
feels like
just
filler, no?
yeah, so instead of saying, okay, I made Mr. Extraordin too powerful, and now I reset the timeline so that he's back at his base power. Instead of now saying like, okay, I made him too powerful. How do I find a villain to counter him, or how do I find something that weakens him in his too powerful state? You just say like, ah, let's just take him back. So that's what I feel. Or like, okay, this thing is making me a lot of money, so let me just continue it. E.g., look at Dragon Ball Z. They're always changing things, and this time for so, this time for so. So
You provide us, Chief. Yo,
I know you
you
really
dropped
played it
us.
well, though.
Yo, I.
Bravo. Bravo.
That's why I was like, no, man. But anyway,
Okay,
you
all
got
right.
us.
Okay, Mr. Tevelo, please pick one for us there.
Which one haven't we
I don't
done?
think comic book movies, I think.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay,
comic book movies.
then. Yeah.
All right, here we go. The Joker movie is boring and the second one will suck.
Heresy.
Well, what's the controversial about that? Let's be honest.
It made $1 billion and it's like critically acclaimed.
It's
And it's
too
like
lame AF.
Joaquin
I'm
Phoenix
sorry.
had like one of the best Joker performances.
Ever since that annoying ass movie with Christopher Nolan and Heath Ledger, every single person has been trying to emulate that guy's performance, and that's it. All I just saw was Heath Ledger's 3.0.
Really?
So I don't
Okay, so it's you then, Devil.
Yeah.
Of course, I'll
It's
be the
you,
one who
David.
gives. Wow,
It's
that's
you,
a nice
David.
way of saying yes, it's me.
I think
It's
you're
me
being a
all
little
along.
bit
Go on.
unfair to Joaquin Phoenix.
I'm going for Zuko. I'm going for Zuko. I'm going.
In my
Okay.
defense, I actually haven't watched this movie.
Are we voting?
This is tough because Buckmeister, I've never heard him say anything about Joker movies. So
This sounds like just that passionate rant. Like Tebelo just said, I'm guilty, hang me, you bastards.
this is something this sounds like something Devil would say though. That's for sure.
Yeah, and the
That's
thing
why
is,
I don't
sometimes
like-
with Tebelo, he gets so passionate about something, he just doesn't stop himself. So
That's why I'm trying to say what's the unpopular opinion about this, because it's absolutely true.
Okay, Tevelo, you've nominated yourself, Chief. Now I'm voting for you. Mr. Extraordin.
Ish. No, this one is tough. This is probably the toughest round for me. Because all of you could actually say this. Except for Rob, because Rob
Loves the Joker.
Rob would see the character study in it. He would like, so it's not even Rob. Buckmeister hates blah blah movies.
You're gonna let this guy verify you.
I
You
think
don't
it's
trust
Buckmeister.
nobody here.
It's Buckmeister. Wait, man, this so good. The Shogunate. Hey, yeah.
Me, I say it's Tevelo.
look at Tebelo Toko.
Look at that evil laugh. Look at that evil grin.
Me, I'm sticking with Tevelo.
He's giving who's that guy from Kung Fu Panda, Master Ugwe vibes.
Yeah, Master Ugwe. I'm
Okay,
sticking with
you know
Tevelo.
what?
I'm sticking with Tebelo.
It's Buckmeister.
Rob.
Hey, when everything is Buckmeister, you
You know how it is though. Kill us born. So You know how it is in the family, dog. It's the last born because he's the favorite. He won't get into trouble.
Yeah.
Tebelo, are
Okay,
you
back.
okay? You were
Sorry.
frozen a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So
No, I was
Rob,
just saying you were I was about to check on you because I just noticed you were frozen, but you are back.
all right, cool.
Okay.
So Rob,
Yeah.
who are you voting?
I'm still gonna stick with Zuko, man.
Zuko.
That's my vote.
Okay, so we've got 2 Tebelo, one Buckmeister, and then who hasn't voted yet? Oh, Tebelo.
It would just be me. Yeah.
Yeah, who are you
Okay,
voting?
so now one of the biggest things that's throwing me off is the disturbing spelling.
Yeah.
Now, as much as people would like to say that this is me, I'd never live with myself deliberately misspelling the in my entire life. That would just I would most probably die out of shame. I mean, private education. So that's the one thing I have to say in my defense. Like everyone knows me, I'm a stickler for spelling, and this. So
You
now
can also
it
be a
means
not
that
stickler
somebody.
sometimes, you know.
Hey, sometimes you're in a rush to finish. Sometimes you're in a
typo.
rush to finish.
That's a good defense.
Sometimes they're in a rush to finish. Huh. Okay, so
No Diddy.
who's the person who uploaded last?
Well, your thing had issues, so it's you, bro.
Mine's going full
No,
shell.
mine, I did it in 10 in the morning. It was just refusing to upload. I long since finished. That's my thing. And even if it was giving issues, you couldn't be able to reload it and then type something different and then check your misspelling again. So I'd have chance to check my own spelling. Now my money is on Zuko here.
EXTRODIN. Put your money
Okay. So wait,
Put your
we've got
money EXTRODIN.
so Zuko, you're changing your vote.
Yes.
Okay, Rob.
Okay.
I'm still sticking with Zuko.
Oh, this
And
is all
then
over the place because I said
Tebelo,
Buckmeister.
you're sticking with Zuko.
Yeah, I'll give it to Zuko.
So that's
Yeah.
two.
Yeah,
That's
this
two
is
on
all over
me.
the place. Wait, who did you vote for, Buckmeister?
I voted for Tebelo. So then it's 2 to Tebelo, and then it's 1-1-1.
Yeah.
So that means that majority is voted for Tebelo. Tebelo, did you say this? No, sorry.
No, I didn't.
Wait.
No,
Who
it's
voted
two.
for?
It's two Zuko. It's two
It's
Tebelo. Two
Zuko.
Zuko.
Oh, okay. So it's Zuko. Did
Wait,
you
I
say
said
this?
Buckmeister. Wait, who else voted for Zuko? Is it Tebel?
Yeah, Tebelo voted for Zuko.
Rob and Tebelo voted for me, and
Oh.
then I voted for Mr. EXTRODIN,
Yeah.
And Buckmeister.
So
I
voted
voted for
Tebelo.
Tebelo.
votes win. The Zuko votes win.
The Zuko votes win. So Zuko,
Yeah.
did you say this?
No, I did not say this.
I
EXTRODIN.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I told you guys.
Get the last ball.
It's a spelling mistakes.
I'm one with the Force. The Force is one with me. Remember, Buckmeister likes action, guys. He likes kick punch. That's why I chose
I
him.
just think that movie, I think that the drama thing with the thing is, it didn't fit the Joker. The Joker doesn't work solo dolo. He's not just supposed to be running around. Also, he was like very incompetent and inept. He wasn't like the clown prince of crime. And like the most interesting thing about it was that all of the stuff that he imagined in his head because he was stalking this poor woman. And it's just like, oh, woe is me. And I'm like, I don't. This doesn't work. It's not a Joker movie.
Somewhere. You gotta start somewhere, Mus.
It's a
But
character
there's no
study, though.
Batman. There's no Batman to rein this
But you
in.
do
And
know
by
that
the
they're
time-
like solo Joker comic books, right?
Yeah, but Batman is there. He
But
either
the last
Bruce
page-
is there, so
no,
technically
he either features in Bruce as a 6-year-old. What when he's Batman, Joker's gonna be like 85, and he's like Cloud Prince of No. I just think that they're not. It's not a Joker movie. It's another
Fair
movie,
enough.
but they've used the Joker to sell the movie. And the
Trailer.
second one now
Yeah.
is going to be a musical, and they're going to be singing and dancing. And I'm like, what is happening here with this series at all? If it even is supposed to be the Joker, or if he's like sitting in Arkham Asylum, it doesn't make sense to me.
You know, funny enough,
If
I
somebody,
wanted to make a thing where I said that the second movie will suck as well. I just didn't. I just cancelled my my text on the form, but I wanted to say the same thing about the second movie,
I
not the
think
first.
as well.
it's a disaster shame.
I think both of them is just I like Joaquin Phoenix's performance is good, but I'm like,
Well,
this is not a Joker movie. Like, this is something else. And
They
now
better
you're
not milk that
Mm,
IP, man, because it doesn't make
I
sense. Why
think
would Harley
no.
Quinn, if Bruce is 6 and there's Harley Quinn there? I don't get it.
hence
I
it's
think
not a
what
Joker.
happened
Like
is
it's
a director found a way to tell his story, not the Joker's story. So the director wants to talk about whatever he wants to talk about, and then he used the Joker
but
as the
didn't they
vehicle to
already
do.
make didn't Scorsese or whoever already make this movie?
Okay,
He did Kings of Comedy,
yes,
right?
and
So
Taxi Driver, and that's
yeah,
what it is.
yeah.
But combined with the Joker's like remember he doesn't really have an origin story, so it's free space for him to make stuff up.
There's a couple of origin stories that they could
Yeah,
go
I mean,
through,
the
but
long
I'm just saying
Halloween.
that I think the thing is that like the fact that there's a
Sorry, the
huge
Killing
lack of
Joke.
I'm saying the fact that there's a huge lack of Batman, and the fact that like he says, "Can you please call me the Joker?" and everything. It feels like this thing is like clashing with itself. I'm like, are you a comic book movie? Are you a big character study? What am I supposed to be
It's
looking at
definitely
here?
an Elseworld.
do you know what it's?
I think okay,
You know what it's giving? You know,
it's good.
it's giving
Mhm.
Smallville. It's giving Smallville.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an
No, I mean,
Elseworld thing.
Smallville. At least Clark Kent is still Supermaning. He may not wear the suits,
Does he
but
fly?
he
But
saves
can you really
people.
tell? But can you really tell the difference between Clark and Superman in that show? Because he doesn't wear glasses. He's not goofy. Nothing. He's always
But the
Superman.
thing is, he's always Clark. He's still Clark on his way to becoming Superman. He only literally becomes Superman at the end of the thing.
Yes.
So does he wear glasses when he's older? Why isn't he wearing
No,
glasses as a kid?
yeah.
Yes. When
No, he
he's
does
He
wear
wears
the.
glasses at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
At the end, he wears glasses.
Yeah, but you see, that's
Remember,
not.
Smallville wasn't about Superman. It was about Clark Kent.
Clark Kent, yes.
No, I
And on
agree.
top of
But what
that,
I'm
Lex
saying
Luthor
is,
is there, and he's foiling plots and all of that stuff. So
what I'm
there's
saying
that.
Which
is,
brings me to the next question. Why on earth is Lex Luthor spending way so much time in Smallville? Oh God! Aren't
He
you a
was banished
billionaire? Don't you have
there.
lives?
Yeah, he's fine.
No, remember he was banished there by his dad, and there was some LexCorp corporations in Smallville,
some
and
division.
Yeah.
then he was taking care of that, and that's why he was in Smallville.
All right, I think we can move on though. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So who hasn't chosen? Who hasn't chosen?
You
Let's go
haven't
back to
chosen.
Rob. Oh,
Did
I
you
haven't
choose?
chosen.
I don't think you chose.
Okay,
you
fine. Let
haven't.
me choose then. Let me go to anime.
Anime.
Here we go.
Discuss.
No, we did that one.
Yep.
Tokyo Ghoul is boring. Couldn't make it past episode 5.
Heresy.
Is this season 1? Is this season 1?
Apparently,
Because I can accept season 2. Season 2 but season 1.
This is Rob.
It would have to be season 1 because if they couldn't make it past episode 5,
No, this is
then
Rob.
I'm not a monster. One of you is a monster.
Nah, this is Rob. I'm telling you.
Okay, let's start going around. Let's start going around. Okay, let's start going around. So,
I say
dog,
my man is at Tapano.
Kaneki is a dope. He's like one of the like dog. His story is so tragic, my guy. Like, how could you not be invested? He meets that chick at the library. He thinks that she's such a hot, like, fun girl or whatever. He takes her home, and then she turns out to like suck his soul. Like, dog, that's one of the craziest premises.
hey
I think
man,
I think I'm
sometimes
gonna
they suck
break
your
some
soul,
people's
sometimes
hearts.
they suck your wallet. It happens, bro.
I think I'm gonna break some people's hearts right now because I'm gonna come out and say I've never watched a single episode of Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, same here, bro.
So I
Debello.
don't even know what
Debello.
Same here. I
This
don't know
is
anything about it.
No, wait. It's between you two now because there's no way. There's no chance. You two
It's
big
Rob,
anime
guys.
So
heads.
how could you not have watched Tokyo Ghoul?
Guys, it's Rob. I'm telling you, it's Rob.
What is it about?
I don't believe Tebelo at all.
I not
robotic.
a
That's that
chance.
statement,
About.
Tebelo. It's like it's giving me you. Like
No,
I've
but
never watched an episode. What?
Even Extrodin. What? I haven't. What? No. No.
I promise
way.
you, I haven't watched this. Guys, I'm telling you, guys, viewers,
If
Master Geekville, I am the Obi-Wan of this group. I'm telling you, everything I'm saying is true. It's Rob.
You
Thou
also
does
submitted for this
what's that
game.
thing
When why are
go?
you lying
I
to the
feel like
people
we
here?
should-
Thou does protest too much, Mr. Extraordin.
It's
He
Rob,
thinks
bro.
the lady doth protest too much.
Dog, it's Rob. I'm telling you.
Okay, let's start going around. Let's go
I think
start
I'm
going
switching
around.
to X.
So you've never heard of Tokyo Ghoul, Mr. Extraordin, or you've
No,
never watched
I
it.
know of it, but I've never seen an episode.
Okay, fine. Mr. Rob, how you feel about Tokyo Ghoul?
I enjoyed the manga. I got up to the part with the policeman. With the police.
Oh, when they're all outside the coffee shop.
Yeah, but then it turns out like that there's a crazy policeman, and it turns out he actually kind of likes other policemen. Turns out he's actually not that bad. I mean, he's still a monster, but I still like that stuff. So for me, Tokyo Ghoul was cool.
All right, Zuko there. Kaneki, how you feel about him as an MC?
He was alright. He was very sad. You could like he drew you in, man. He drew you in.
All right, and then Mr. Tevelo, you've never watched Tokyo Ghoul.
Develop, now you're being
never read the
sus. Well,
manga, never watched the episode.
You don't know if it's about the country. You don't know if it's about the city. You don't know if it's about ghouls.
You don't know if it's about zombies.
Develop's
Is
being
it like
sus.
werewolves.
Develop's being
Is it
sus.
like
man.
Tokyo
Okay,
Underground?
I'm telling
I
you
don't
now, I'm
know. I
exempt
don't
from this
care.
because I really enjoyed Tokyo Ghoul, and I've been making my way through the manga as well. The second half when he loses his memory and everything, because apparently they botched. No, not apparently, they botched that in season 2 of the anime. So I'm telling you right now, yeah, there's
You know,
no
here's
way
what-
this is me.
There's no way it can be me.
Here-
I've
here's
never
who
watched
I
a
think
single
it-
episode.
Here's who I think it is, and I shall give you reasons why.
EXTRODIN.
Okay? No, it's not extraordinary, not in this case. The first few seconds of everybody reading this, people were shocked. 2 people laughed. It was me. It was
Rob.
Rob.
Yeah, because
Moments after that, Rob immediately accused me.
It's Rob. That's what I'm saying. It's Rob, guys.
I think it's Mr. X, dog.
Dog, this sounds exactly like Rob.
Moments
This.
after that,
No,
Nah.
Tevelo speaks too much
So-
Japanese for me to believe that he hasn't watched Tokyo Ghoul. I think this is Tevelo.
It's between the X and T right there.
It's between Develop.
I'm going for my vote is Mr.
and
Extraordin.
Zuko.
No, my vote is Tevelo. Mr. Nanda Kurai, he's even said it in the.
my vote's on Rob. So
All
I
right.
think
so-
this could be Develop, eh? Or
Let's-
Rob.
So
I
we've
think
got
it's
2
Rob. With the full stop,
I
Tebelo,
agree.
1 Rob.
I am 100% sure that it's X. This man changed his vote quick. Follow
Okay.
Momentum.
All
There's a
right,
couple
let's
of stops.
let's
This
start
is wrong.
going around the room then. All right. So we'll start from Mr. Tevelo. Who are you voting for?
Rob,
Okay, so 1 Rob. Mr. Extradin, who are you
Rob.
voting for?
That's Rob.
Okay, so we got 2 Rob. Zuko, who are you voting for?
Mr. Extraordin.
3 Extrodin. Okay. Me, I'm voting for Tevelo. Guys, I feel like this is Tevelo. Like,
could be.
oh,
It could be, but it could be Zuko as well.
here you go.
It could be Tebelo, but I'm going for Mr. Extraordin.
Okay, so 3 Mr. Extrodin, 1-1. So Mr. Extrodin, majority has voted for
No,
you.
wait.
Did you say this?
How is the majority, Mr. Extraordinary?
No, because 3 of them voted for Extrodin.
No, I voted for Rob.
Oh, okay.
I voted for Rob.
It's
Wait,
2
Zuko
Okay, let's go.
voted
Okay.
That's
So,
a tie between X and
one me. It's a tie between
oh,
Okay.
wait, so it's a tie between you and Mr. Extrodin, but I voted for you, Mr. Tebelo. So who's
No,
the tiebreaker?
Oh, Oh,
I
Yes,
voted. Wait,
it's a-
Rob, myself,
voted for X.
It was Trojan.
X.
Oh, so it's
All
tied
right.
between me
Then-
and X.
And then
Okay, and then Mr. Extraordin, you voted for?
You voted
Rob.
for
Rob.
No, oh, so it's Rob. So we're all
so it's
accusing
tied
Rob.
between me and X.
So it's 2-2 between Rob and
Oh,
Extraordinary.
okay.
And then one voted for me.
Look at that smile. I don't. Oh, no. I'm sticking with my vote.
Okay.
I'm sticking with my vote. EXTRODIN, share.
Let's
All
just.
right. Okay. We got to keep the show moving then.
Let's
All right,
see.
Mr. Extraordin, did you say this?
No, sir, I did not say
God
this.
damn it! It's Tavello. Who is it?
It's Zuko, man. Look at him.
Oh my
Well
god!
done.
Oh!
Zuko and Buckmeister are neck on neck, eh?
None of us
Yo.
are surviving Alice in Borderlands, dog. None of
You
us.
know?
Yo. Okay, yo, Zuko. Bro. Have you been training with Aizen Sama? What's happening?
Dude, I tried to watch this thing like 4 times.
It's just not landing. Ne?
Wow.
Bruh. I think the furthest I made it was when he started working at the restaurant. I think that's like episode 4.
He pulls you in. Yo, I should have known it was you.
Is it saying that? Is it saying that?
No, it's in that shonen seinen area where there's
What
powers and
is it?
fighting and it's weird.
But there's a lot of.
What is it about?
There's a lot of what?
Can
There's
someone
vampires.
just like
It's vampires.
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
It's vampires.
Basically, weird vampires who are forced to live in society and they can't eat food or whatever. The only thing they can eat is like coffee and stuff like that, or drink is
doesn't
like
that
coffee.
sound like Blood Plus though? Or Darker Than Black in a way?
Maybe, but like, yeah, but the whole thing is that like this guy's just he gets afflicted with this thing because the ghoul that he ends up dating like ruins his life. So then he has
Oh.
to figure out how to live his life as a ghoul now without eating people, because his whole thing is that he doesn't want to be a monster. So he's fighting the urge to eat people.
Okay.
wow.
Yeah,
Well
that's what Zuko skipped out on. He pulls you in. You know what? I think you just have to study all those answers because
Well played, buddy. Well played.
No, man, look, guys, I tried. Hey, I tried.
All right. Okay. So, Mr. Zuko, your ANC extraordinaire, can you please pick the next
I've
one?
got a 10, boss. I've got a 10.
Please pick the next one.
Let's go comic book movies.
Comic book movies. Comic book movies are better when not following the source material's plot. Ow.
Heresy.
Wow.
Who said this? Yo,
This is definitely not Bugmeister, I'll tell you
This
that
is
much.
definitely heresy. This is definitely not
I was-
This is definitely not Tebelo.
That is the definition of Geek Heresy right here.
Yeah, this is how
This
you
is-
start. This is how you start the episode with this clip, dog. Because what is this? This is Rob. He's looking all sus.
No, this is definitely not Tebelo. This is definitely not
I
Bugmeister.
have lost every round. I'm disgusted. I've got to find one of you guys.
Nah, this is Rob.
It isn't a dog.
Who would say
That's
such
how
things?
this is how we got Quantum Mania, guys. This is how we got Love and Thunder.
Who would say this? Oh my soul.
Wakanda
Tebelo, where
forever.
do you keep
Wakanda
hiding your
forever.
face, bro?
Right here.
And you're not allowed to lie.
I can't show any faces of disgust on this internet. On
Tebelo. Why do you keep
internet.
hiding your face, bro?
Wakanda forever, Buffett. That's how we got that movie.
Okay, now I know who I might vote for, but I'm just trying to gather more evidence. So let's listen to you guys scream and rant at each other.
Comic
No,
book
but
movies
this
are
one is
better
tough
when
because
not following the
we
source
all
material's
say-
plot.
This is literally
We all say source material. This is a tough one.
this is literally the antithesis of everything. Yeah. Because of that, it's everything is pointing to Rob, which is obvious, which might make it a little too obvious, which concerns me. Because it means that for all these years, there's an imposter in our midst.
I'm not
I
even saying
swear
anymore.
for Lord, if any of you accuse me of this one,
I'm trying to lock in on one of you guys, man.
Okay.
if any of you accuse me
I'm
of
going
this
for
one,
Rob.
Unless Buckmeister is trying to throw us off because we know that we think that he would never say this. Can't think, yeah.
He's more than willing to say that you can just reset it. It's fine.
Actually,
And argue.
I swear to
Okay.
Bast, if you guys accuse me of this one, yo,
you swear to who?
to
Bast.
Bast.
Bastard.
Is that like a
The Black Panther god. The Panther god.
Oh,
Black Panther.
oh
Yes,
yes, that's
the
right.
the daughter,
The jackal.
the daughter of Ra.
No.
No, it's
The
the cat.
Panther.
The cat goddess.
That's what I said.
That's not
Rob,
what you said.
Rob,
Oh,
Rob.
Okay,
I think
I'm
it's
watching
just
actually
because
no
of
one.
that, it's Rob.
I think
Just
it's
because
Rob.
of that, it's Rob.
Yeah, it's
Just
Rob,
because of
no.
that, it's what I said.
That's Rob.
Batum,
Nah,
the
it's Rob.
jackal.
Yeah.
Just
I
because
think-
of that,
You just
The-
burned
the-
yourself.
There comes a time where the obvious has to be followed through on because I cannot imagine anyone else saying this, so it has to be Rob.
Okay, Rob, all of us, unanimous vote. Rob, did you say this?
I'm not sure because if it is me, they rewrote it. I guess so. I'm not sure.
You guess so.
What do you mean?
Okay, it's one of those cases.
Wait.
I
Did
knew that
anybody
two
else
people
write
said
this?
No, because I think
No.
I said something like
No.
that. Probably me.
No.
Yeah. I'm
Because
assuming
Rob,
because I wrote
Rob,
the paragraph. Sorry, my bad.
Rob,
Yeah,
Did
Rob,
you write this?
basically.
Rob, why?
Robert.
Alexa, cue a Hero Falls music right
Oh
now.
my, nah. You were my brother,
Okay,
Rob.
brother.
I'll tell you why.
Robert.
I'll tell you why I think it's Rob.
Robert. How could you?
No,
Okay,
Robert,
Rob, please state your
Robert
case,
is
man.
I think it is me. Because what I said was sometimes the comic source material is a little silly.
It's too campy.
It's too campy. Like for example, we discussed it actually. I'm surprised you guys didn't know it was me because we discussed this earlier. Where like on one of our previous videos where we talked about King Lion saying that Quicksilver is fast in the speed of speed. And I was like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about? You're fast in the speed of speed. Now, as a director, how am I supposed to film that? How do I turn that into a movie plot? Do you know what I mean? In the space of 90 minutes.
I get you.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm saying the thing
absurd.
is, when you're adapting source material, you need to look at the stuff. Yeah, of course, some
That
of it is
works.
silly, but you need to look at the stuff that works. And with the silly stuff, you need to take the elements of it that can fit the plot. Like, for example, when we look at Civil War, right? It's ridiculous that what's this? Spider-Man and Iron Man, they team up in the comics. Obviously, Spider-Man switches sides, but originally he starts with Iron Man. So what they did in the
True.
Civil War movie is they say, okay, Iron Man is gonna bring Spider-Man to the airport, basically. And yeah, it's ridiculous to have this teenager fight other grown men or whatever. But I'm saying it fits because he's like, I need guys on my side because Captain America has a majority of the Avengers. I need some people to come help. And then when you look at the initial conflict of Civil War, that spirit of the is still present. It's still Iron Man versus Cap over an ideological difference when it comes to legislation.
But
So
yeah. See, but you see what you said there? It's spirit versus the actual details. Do you know what I mean?
oh, so you're fighting over details. But
Yes.
I'm still saying I think what people are gonna say is they're gonna see this and they're gonna be like, we can take the characters and do whatever we want.
Yeah, and then you get disasters, true. But don't forget, the Joker won an Oscar and was more profitable than Endgame.
I do
Which
get
is
what
the
you're saying.
highest
I do get what you're saying, Rob.
No,
Dark
but that's
Knight-
because people at the time were sick of comic book movies and they were like, let's go see something high class with this comic book character that doesn't resemble
No, I
any
think
of the
I
source
think what
material.
what made the Joker work was because it was focusing on mental health, and at the time, the pandemic and everything, mental health was the main thing.
Exactly. Listen to the zeitgeist. It listened
And
to the
Yes.
time, and it followed that.
Yeah.
a comic book premise. Yes.
It wasn't a comic book premise. Okay, anyway, I've ranted enough. Okay.
Next one.
Yo, Rob. Wow.
I
Don't
You
get
didn't
it.
get a point, but
I'll
if there was a counter for a shock factor, you would definitely
know-
be high on that scale.
Damn,
Whew.
Develo and I are like the bottom of the barrel. We're like
we all suck.
the losers. Wait, are you not giving him a point?
No, I
No,
don't-
he didn't get
No.
away with it. We all called him out. So basically,
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay,
So
who's next? Tebelo, ne?
next one is Develo. Please pick a topic for us.
Have we done gaming in a while? I think we haven't done gaming in a while, have we?
All right, here we go. Oh, gaming.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
last time it was about cricket.
Yeah.
I never played Need for
Who's the youngest person here?
It's Develo, bro.
Oh,
I've never heard
I-
Develo talk
I
about Need
like
for
to do-
Speed ever.
who are you people?
Because of-
I've never heard
Because
Develo
I've
talk
never-
about Need for Speed. It's Develo.
You see, your first point of reference in accusing me makes you suspicious in and of itself. I have played this game before. Never liked it, but I played it. I suck at it. But it's also, and everybody knows me. My family knows why I want to have the
Let's go around the room.
It's my
Favorite Need
favorite
for
car.
Speeds. I'll go first. Need for Speed 6 is my favorite.
Yo, this man said a number. I don't like that. I don't
Mine
like
is
Most
two-
Wanted.
mine-
Most Wanted.
I used
Need
to
for
play
Speed, Most Wanted.
I used to
Come
play
on.
two-
I was
used
about
to
to
play
say I
two.
don't know a number.
No, I used to play 2 a lot. Need for Speed 2 was the one.
Most Wanted was the one, dog. I used to play that at Varsity on the computer.
Yeah,
And
it was Most Wanted was quite big as well.
I would literally
What?
stay after school because we had a computer lab and play that.
Bruh, Fast and Furious had just dropped. I was tricking out my cars. Yo, dog. Most Wanted was fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
dog.
No, yeah. Most Wanted is the one where you get the.
Did Fast and
Mm.
Furious give you Most Wanted vibes? Is that what you're saying?
Fast and Furious 1 and 2. Fast and Furious 1 specifically. Yeah.
2 as well, because if you remember, the cars in Need for Speed kind of resemble the cars in Too Fast Too
Yeah,
Furious.
yeah.
You remember?
Gojira!
I'm just trying to remember the games correctly now.
Oh, but I haven't played it in a while.
Hey,
man.
same here. I haven't played it in like a decade.
Tokyo Drift came about the same time-ish. I remember those had the most things in common because they were all about drifting.
Yes, you're right.
Mm.
You're right.
And Most Wanted is after that, and Tokyo Drift is 3. So you guys are making me feel.
No, but that's why I'm saying Need for Speed 2. You remember I was talking about Need for Speed 2 for the most part. Wasn't
No.
there like a Vegas one?
No, that's something else. That's
That's
something
GTA.
else.
Oh,
That's Midnight Club.
Right.
Midnight Club, yeah.
Guys, okay, hold on. It's the one where you end up being chased by a whole lot of cops, right? And then you end up.
That's
with the-
GTA,
with-
buddy.
uh,
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
Oh.
You're right. No,
no,
you're
no,
right.
it is. It is Most Wanted.
Who
No,
is
yeah,
this?
Yeah, no.
I think it's either Rob or Develo. It's one of the two.
I broke the game. I broke that game. I remember clearly now. It's definitely.
I'm going for
Here's
EXTRODIN.
how we can know. Here's how we can know. Who can
Yeah?
say, here, Need for Speed Underground 2, Riders in the Storm. And then, oh yeah, Blackberry, bam balam, whoa, Blackberry, bam balam, Blackberry got a job, bam balam. Cool. That's a Need for Speed game. I know the music because I played the crap out of Need for Speed Underground. How about you guys? How about you?
Yo, guys.
It's Develo, dog. Oh, Buckmeister.
Bro, me. No,
Guys,
dog, I
Varsity
love
was
Most
like-
Wanted. I love Most Wanted. Most
It's
Wanted.
Develo or Buckmeister.
Most Wanted was my favorite. Most Wanted was my favorite. I think I played some of Need for Speed Underground too, but like when I was playing games, hella, Most
Joe.
Wanted was the one I jammed
Guys,
all
I
the
know
time.
Develo.
Wait, I've got
No,
to.
you know what throws me about this thing is that they declare that they've never played.
Never, dog.
Never. It's such an absolute statement.
Yep.
No, I think it's Buckmeister. His facial expressions.
Buckmeister, bro.
It's not me. I'm telling you now. This is not
That's-
me, guys.
It's Buckmeister, dog.
Name one thing the police do in One Most Wanted. Like a
Oh,
feature.
when they what's this? When they flip you, when they crash into your car and they try to flip you over.
That's a soft one, dog.
Yeah, that's
What do you mean that's a soft one? It happened in the game.
no, something else. Tell us something else.
dog. Something else. There's two
Okay.
big things the cops do. Two big ones.
I
Two
think there's
big
one that
ones.
I know. I think there's one that I know, actually.
Wait, don't they do like roadblocks where they have the spikes on the ground and then they like try to punch your tires? I remember that happening.
All right, fine. I'll leave you alone. Tabello, what's the other thing?
All I remember is that there's a part where we can go crash through Tina. What's his name? Filling
But a
station.
rob, buena.
I don't know what name fun.
That's a good. Oh, that's a tough.
That's
But when I
that-
rob,
that's what-
when
that
I
was what
rob.
it's fun.
Ones. That's so.
And then I remember.
Like no,
Correct me. Well, you're the one you're the one who works in a gaming store. Remind me again. So there are four levels of these cops chasing you, right? And then once you reach level 5, that's when one of the hero character cop guys starts chasing you down. Correct? In Most Wanted, man.
Basically, there's excellent cars. Yes,
But you know what, guys?
Okay, Zuko, he's quiet. He's got.
I just want to say
Dude.
something.
I'm trying to remember, dude. I haven't played this game since. Remember,
I just want to say something.
I'm the weakest gamer. I don't really play a lot of games, but I did play this when I was in varsity. But varsity was like 2008, dog. Like yo.
I just want to say something before we continue.
What?
One of you might have watched someone play it, but not have played it.
Fair enough. That's a good point.
That's why I think it's Buckmeister.
No, I think it's time to
Otebel.
vote then. I think it's time to vote then.
Otebel.
I will forever be voting for Zuko or Baskmeister. So
Buckmeister Otebel, I'm telling you.
Okay, all right. Let's go around the room. Tebello, who are you voting for?
Yo, why do you have to start with me? I'm so stuck. Okay.
vote for Bak. Vote for Bak.
Don't let Rob get away with this.
Buckmeister.
That's Bak.
Right.
I'm gonna trust EXTRODIN, Buckmeister.
Here's why I might say Rob, because he literally works in a gaming store and he could have seen hundreds of people play for hours. But I know the gaming place that they play, they don't usually allow people to play games in that store, so it made me something else. So that's what's throwing me here.
It's not Rob. Trust me, it's not Rob.
I'm gonna trust EXTRODIN. I'm gonna go with Buckmeister.
It's Buckmeister.
Let's cut this.
Based on what? Based on what? I literally.
Your facial expressions, dog.
Dog,
Dog, you're
you're gonna
giving
let
his
the
soccer
guy get
vibes,
away
dog.
with this. You're gonna let
You
the
are
guy
giving-
get away with
you're
this.
giving his soccer vibes,
Okay, is
dog.
that the final vote?
No, hold on. Okay, so Zuko, Rob, Mr. EXTRODIN, you all voted for me.
Yeah, that's 3 out of 5. So
I'm gonna
that's you.
change my vote to Zuko.
Okay. Oh, you're changing your vote to Zuko.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Tebello.
Zuko gets
So you
one.
gotta decide.
Okay. So here's another thing. More often than not, the one character that accuses first is usually the guy who's trying to hide something. Whether it's guilty or not is not what disconcerts me. But never played it? Such an absolute statement. That shocks me. Anyway, I'll have to go with Mr. EXTRODIN.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
no,
we've
Okay, so
got,
Buck is still 2.
I become Obi-Wan, I'm telling you.
so
Buckmeister, you're still 2 because it's 1-1 and then you 2.
Wait,
so we
Buckmeister,
gotta-
who did you choose?
I voted for Tebello, actually.
So it's still 1-1-1. Then you still the 2. So
Yeah.
Buckmeister,
I'm
is this
still the
you?
2.
Did you
Okay. I didn't say this.
I knew it.
It's Steven Lona.
I knew it.
It's Zuko.
it.
Yeah.
Zuko!
His excuse was I played it in high school. Okay, name something. It was a long time ago.
Zuko, please give us your black card, bro. You gotta give us your black card, dog. Nah, you gotta
Nah,
give us your black
dude.
It was a long time ago. It was wild. What childhood? And also in college. a Xbox 360 game in college.
Real talk, I'm not
It
even
makes
gonna
sense.
front.
Zuko is 40, dog. So
This man is wearing Jacob Zuma glasses. Like, I don't know what's happening
Yeah.
here, cause you.
dog, you should start a
Okay.
political part. Like
I'm not even gonna defend myself. I was playing Capcom Marvel. I was playing Street Fighter.
yeah, those are my games.
I never got around to this, and it's not because I played Hitman, and that was about it. Those were the games that I played.
And let's be honest, those games were boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, I hate you so much.
This is why I thought it was Stevello, because I remember jamming Need for Speed like crazy. Ah!
You know, the only thing that made me second guess Develo is he's a very good driver, dog.
No, but like Zuko, yo,
Excuse
stop
me?
at all of us.
Can you please, someone clip that,
Yes.
clip that right there and send it to my dad. I beg, please clip that and send it to my father. Yo, I'm never gonna forget that. I'm a good driver. He needs to hear it right now.
Okay, hey.
Too
The
fast.
driving
Furious in
issues.
college.
Driving
It's
issues
too
aside.
fast.
Zuko.
It's too furious. I'm
Zuko,
too
my
fast
guy.
for
Yo.
you.
He's in
And
the
you know what the
lead.
crazy part is? So in college we had computer labs. So on my computer lab, I had the game, but I just never got around to playing it because the homie who used to play it used to sit next to me. So I used to check it. So that's how I remember some things because I used to.
Wanted.
And you guys even said this. Zuko. That's it. Yo.
So Mr. Extraordin,
okay.
you were right. The person who wrote this was sitting next to someone else watching it play.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
All right, Zuko, you're in the lead. Please pick the next topic.
I think it's Extraordin now, Tebel. No, Tebel did.
No,
So
we're
it's
just going
Extraordin.
around. We're just going around. So I'm saying next one is you. You can just pick the next one.
Okay, cartoon.
All right, here we go.
Wow.
Totally Spies was better than Code Lyoko.
Heresy.
I don't know Code Lyoko.
Develo, how are you doing, my brother?
Yeah, I'm good.
Remind me what's called Yoko again. That's why I'm pulling this face. Like,
Which
It's
one's
that
Code
show,
Lyoko?
man. That could it was a mixture of 2D and 3D of kids going into a game to fight stuff. To fight like it's kind of like reboot, but
Reboot?
like a.
Yo, I don't know.
I think it was like a Canadian show.
No, yeah.
Okay.
Think Assassin's Creed with the Abstergo and the Animus, but they go
High
out
school
and they go
kids.
home.
Were they in high school or were they in like primary school?
I think they were primary school, but I barely remember
I'm
Code
big-
Lyoko.
I'm seeing glimpses of it.
Yeah, I don't remember it at
Yeah,
all.
so when they get to the game, it's like 3D, but then when they go
Rob,
back out
you
of the
kind
game,
of quiet
wow.
there, Chief. What's happening?
Because I googled it right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me do the same thing, Rob, because
I should have done that with Tokyo Ghoul. Like, oh yeah, guys, there's something going on with my connection.
you know what? It's either Bugmeister or Devil.
Oh,
But I haven't watched Totally Spies
But
in
with
like
Devil, it's
years.
on the nose. Just because
I
it's
haven't
totally
watched
spies doesn't
fire
mean.
was fire, dog. The
And
joke.
also, like the way y'all two
But,
gushed over
okay,
Totally
wait.
Spies when we spoke about it, I'm thinking it's either Mr. Extraordin or Tevello.
Nah, it's you, Bugmeister.
It's
Wait, there's nothing that Mr. Extraordin has said. So I'm gonna say
we had a conversation about Totally Spies, and he was talking about how one of these characters is his favorites, and we were talking about how they get
Sam.
snatched up
Yeah,
in the mall and all
You
of
said
that
you
stuff.
like
I
you said
remember.
you liked Alex. I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
I'm
Devil
saying
said he liked-
you guys were even naming like specifics of the episode. I
Devil
just
said he
remember the
liked Clover,
characters that I
right?
like. Yeah.
Round
Yeah, I like
I'm
Clover.
not denying that it's a good cartoon. I'm just saying that I haven't really watched it like that and analyzed it like that. The way you guys broke it down.
Nah, no, Bugmeister, don't lie. You said you liked Alex, dog.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't even remember her name. You had to tell me.
Okay. I think it's you
That's
though.
on me,
I still think it's you.
I think it's Tevello. You
I'm
guys are
going
gonna let Tevello get away with this.
Extraordin Just because he's a totally spy fan.
You're
But
gonna let
I
the,
really
you're
have
gonna
no
let
reason.
Tebello get away with this. I'm
I
telling
really
you.
have no reason to think it's.
I just don't
fake.
remember who was a Jerry fan. Was it
Oh,
Tebello
wait,
or
let
was
me
it
just-
Buckmeister?
Let me look up Code Lyoko because I'm still stuck on up. I'm still
Yeah,
stuck up on that.
I looked it up as well because I was like, what?
This feels like a delaying tactic. This feels like a new
Nah, it's Buckmeister,
Shasha
dog.
style.
Because why is it only me and
No,
Buckmeister who know Code Lyoko?
Rob did it.
Yeah, I googled it. You guys.
Why
you
is
guys
it just
No, I'm saying,
okay? Yeah,
okay. Maybe it's Rob then.
Yeah,
Actually,
so it
hold
is-
up.
yeah. No.
Ooh.
I don't know
is
it.
right.
I don't know
Extrodin is
Code
right.
Lyoko at all. I just googled
looks
it.
like-
I don't
Why
know.
is it the other only two people who know it?
It's like
I haven't watched Code
Yeah,
Lyoko
it's,
in forever.
It's Buckmeister, guys.
dog. It's
Oh,
I'm
you
telling
haven't
you.
watched it in forever, so you do know it.
Yeah, barely. I know yeah, but I'm saying I wouldn't watch it and I didn't watch it enough to compare it to another cartoon.
If only two people know Code Lyoko, it's
It's one of
Buckmeister.
The thing is,
It's not Extrudin, so all of you guys
No,
are just
I'm
gonna...
going for Extrodin. Extrodin, Kwena.
long time, but at the same time, this looks like Buckmeister. But Kutsu has
It's
never.
Buckmeister. Dog, it's Buckmeister. I'm telling you.
It
All
is.
right.
It does feel like a Buckmeister, but
I'm gonna go.
I'm going for Extrodin.
I'm going for Kutsu. Do you know
Tebello,
why?
who are you going for?
Do you know why?
Why?
This man hasn't said
Okay,
Obi-Wan
why?
in a long time.
I haven't said what?
You haven't said Obi-Wan. You haven't said I'm Obi-Wan.
I am Obi-Wan.
Nah, you
I
haven't
don't need
said
to
it for
convince anybody at this
time.
point.
This
Okay, all right, let's go around the room. Let's go around the
Okay.
room.
Okay.
All right.
God,
Tebello, who you got?
Mm,
Brother.
Okay,
Brother.
I was leaning. Okay, the last I betrayed you because he called me brother because of Charles. Because so let me not let my anger get the better of me. I'm going to choose to believe you, Charles.
Thank you.
All right. Don't let me down, Charles.
I won't.
Don't let me
I
follow your
promise.
foolish dream.
I promise.
Hashtag Magneto was right. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Buckmeister because
It's Buckmeister.
So Buckmeister.
Okay,
Unanimous.
two Buckmeister. Rob, who you got?
Kutsu.
Okay, we got
Same.
Extrudin.
I've
Two
got
Extrudin.
Extrodin as well.
Hey. Okay, let's
Ish. And I wanna go with Tebello. I really wanna go with Tebello. But okay, I'm gonna go Extrudin. Okay, 3 Extrudin. Mr. Extrudin, did you say this?
No, I did not.
Buckmeister, did you say?
I knew it! I knew
Well played. Well played.
Yes.
Oh my god, you liar! I knew it.
So Rob and I are at the bottom of the barrel. The film, well, the cinephiles? Is that what you call us?
Yeah.
Cinephiles.
I
We're at the
knew
bottom
it.
of the barrel.
Oh my god! Why didn't you guys believe me? He obviously Intervelo talk about Totally Spies.
But you
This
remember my first
obviously
inkling was
him.
Tebello. Because Totally Spies, Tebello. Come on. It was just too on the
Dog.
nose, though.
Why did you not?
Exactly.
Obi-Wan, why didn't you trust the Force?
It was too on the nose. I didn't want to sound like I'm a homophobe or whatever. I don't know.
We're too late for that, dog. We've had how many podcasts
Thank-
with this guy? Come on.
Thank you,
Okay.
members of the council of the
Next
Rainbow
one,
Council.
guys. Next
You have
one.
let me win.
Aye,
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
to-
Let's just hear
Okay.
what he has to say before we continue. All right, Mr. Tevelo, you deceiver of note.
Have you? Okay, none of you have remember Code Lyoko. Let me tell you, that thing was so could be boring enough to put you to sleep. It was so formulaic. It was basically the same episode over and over and over again. It's only like when I got to season 3 when they finally started having a bigger plot. If you've survived 2 seasons of that thing, you can survive 2 seasons of The Bold and the Beautiful. Let me just tell you that right now. My God, was that thing boring. At least with Totally Spies, though it may be formulaic, there are different subplots in each episode that are interesting. Clover needs to buy a new dress because that bitch at school keeps teasing her about her old
Is it
clothing.
Ember? What's her name again? Amy or Ember or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
or she's trying to go on a date with someone who looks pretty so that she can be the top bitch in school. There's some different subplots, and then it always lands to the original story. It's something you can keep your mind focused on. Code Lyoko was ADHD hell. That's all I can say. Fight me on
All
that.
right.
If it's a
And I feel like
it's
the
a
personal the
it's a
characters in
first
Code
flagship.
Lyoko were not that distinct from each other. It just seemed like they were just it's like as if you know when you
Yeah.
write characters but they just sound the same.
Yeah, one became one becomes this ninja, another one becomes a cat. I
The
forgot
blonde
what
haired
the other
kid was
thing
the cat,
became.
right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, and
All
then the
right.
other lady became this
Let's move
screech with the
on.
fence.
But
Okay,
Wow,
it's
what's
different
that?
let's move on. All right.
Crazy.
So the next one, who hasn't chosen? Who hasn't chosen? Let's go. Let's go. Extraordin. Extraordin, you got to pick one.
Cartoon.
Oh, okay. Cartoon again.
Once again.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers Assembled had some episodes that are better than EMH.
What's
Heresy.
EMH?
Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
I will
That sounds
find
like an
you.
extraordinary.
Whoever said this, I will find you.
Earth's Mightiest
I will.
Heroes.
Wait, isn't
How dare you?
This is the
This is
he's the only one that cares enough
How
about
dare
this.
you?
this is Tebelo or Extraordin, but
Nah,
I'm
it's Tibble. No, it's Tibble.
my first instinct is Extraordin.
It's Tibble or Buckmeister.
Why
will
you keep
find you.
blaming me for everything? When Extraordin. Hi.
I want someone to take this moment and put General Zod's face over my head from the Henry Cavill movie. I will find you, Laura. I will find. You think you are safe? How dare
Avengers
you?
Assembled has some episodes that are better than EMH.
Some episodes, not even the whole show.
He's saying that.
Episodes.
It's Tibble.
Have you seen it?
It's Tibble. It's
Have you
Tibble or
seen it?
Buckmeister.
Yeah, I'm defeated.
I think it's Extraordin. I
I
think
don't-
it's Extraordin.
Why?
No, because the way you analyze things, the way you talk about these shows, like I can see you pointing out some flaws in EMH as good as it is, and saying that okay, this is some of the things that they do better here. This is some of the things that they do better there. Like you're way too analytical between you and Rob, and I don't think. And Rob has said that he's not into Marvel like that, but I know that you've been into comic books, and I know you've seen
You
both
know,
shows.
The only reason I don't think it's you, Buckmeister, is because EMH has more episodes with T'Challa in it than Assembled. So I don't think you'll do that to yourself. I think it's Tibble. Even though I know he likes EMH way more than Avengers Assembled. And like you don't even give Avengers Assembled a score at all, but I think you would just say this to throw us
I've
off.
never mentioned Avengers Assembled in my entire life.
No, Tibble, don't lie.
Extraordin Gue. Guilty.
Yes,
All right, let's start.
The moment the Disney Plus channel came about in cartoon in DSTV, and then they decided to release the trash, that's the moment they lost me because wow.
All right, let's start going around. Okay, so Tevelo, who do you got?
For the mere fact that I know this man is a contrarian, he likes writing stuff up. I have to say it's extraordinary. And
Okay.
extraordinary. As soon as I'm done with TK fighting for my title as TK at Geek Fest, it's you and me.
All right, Mr. Extraordin, who do you got?
Like I said, it's either you or Tibble, but I'm inclined to say Tibble just because I think he loves EMH way too much, but I think he's doing it to throw us off. So it's Tibble.
Okay, Rob.
Nigga, you've all been speaking Chinese this whole time.
Okay, let's not do that. We'll get cancelled. Hey, cut the feed.
I had to Google what Earth's Mightiest Heroes was like. I was like, is that Avengers still? Turns out it is.
Yes.
I'm gonna vote for.
And it's terrible.
Zuko's been
They
hella.
had a Thanos fight. Do you know that?
But I'm gonna vote for X.
It was awful.
I'm gonna follow the crowd.
Okay, so we've got 2 Extraordin right now. Zuko.
X. X
3
marks the spot.
Extraordin.
Liggy-liggy-liggy-liggy.
All right, and now I'm going to vote for Mr. Extraordin as well. Okay, so
Wow. I see what you did there, Buckmeister. Well done, buddy. Well done.
Mr. Extraordin, did you say this?
No, I did not.
Because I said it.
That's why I said well done.
Alexa, I know you keep asking. No, not. It's no longer a Hero Force. Play Tina. Play the Storming of the Jedi Temple.
Order 66, please.
Yo,
Play
that,
Order 66 because I've been betrayed beyond words.
No, I did
I'm
not
falling.
understand the assignment.
I'm not gonna front. This had Extraordin. Like I just thought Extraordin on this one. Like
Why?
it sounds like
All right.
something you would say.
Here is my thing. So season 5 was all about T'Challa. Avengers EMH only had one episode about T'Challa. So therefore, those episodes that featured T'Challa were way more enjoyable to me than seeing him sporadically throughout EMH. It was so nice to see a whole season where it was the storyline focused on him, and that's Avengers Assembled season 5.
There
So
were two
that's
episodes.
why.
There were two
Does he
episodes.
always
dedicated to
refer
it,
to it
too.
as
Yeah, there were 2
EMH?
episodes, if not 3.
Yeah.
Does he
Well,
always
versus a whole season
I hear
where
you. bro.
T'Challa is the focus.
I hear you.
And he's T'Challa. He's not playing these nonsense games or whatever. He's strategic, he's smart, he's ruthless, he's doing all of
That's
these things.
the same things you see in EMH.
No, but I'm saying I didn't get enough of it in EMH. Like I only got like 1 or 2
He-
episodes, and then he's
He
like to the
literally
side.
whipped all the essence of the Avengers, and then he's just like, okay, I've had enough.
Yeah, again. He did that
It's one of my-
again. But I'm
And he
saying,
fought
one
in
of my
Baku,
best
right?
scenes.
I think he.
yeah, but I'm saying, and then in the Avengers Assembled season 5, he does it again to all the Avengers, gets away from the Avengers on top of that, and then has this really cool show off with has this really cool showdown with Iron Man, where Iron Man tries to come into Wakanda, and basically he steps behind a line, and then there's a shield that just blocks all of the Avengers from coming into Wakanda. And he has this dope line where he tells Crossbones, "You are in Wakanda now, so you're not even allowed to die without my permission." I'm telling you, that season 5 was fire.
That's some gangster. That's some gangster right there. You're not allowed to
Yeah.
die unless
All
I
right, now
tell
you got us, bro. Let's move on.
All right, I guess this is the last round then.
I find myself to sleep. Give me a
Rob,
moment.
Rob, please take us out with the last round.
Let's go for gaming.
Gaming again, dear God.
Yes.
Here we go.
Damn you guys. I don't like being behind like this.
Lara Croft is better with an attitude, boobs and guns. No
this
more,
is
bro.
this is Zuko. This is Zuko, bro.
Wow.
This is Zuko written
Y'all
all
niggas
over.
are wild.
Extraordin Queen. You're the one who likes
You guys
toxic
couldn't even
women.
just say Lara Croft is better, like old school Lara Croft is better, or whatever. Hey, no boobs and guns.
I've never even played this game, so
For all the women watching, the views expressed.
No, this is Zuko. I'm telling you.
I'm going to.
Zuka, after you would have hired us with
guys,
Need for Speed.
it's
Guys,
not
I have
me.
an announcement to make. It's me this entire time. Or clearly, I'm just trying to tell you that I'm straight this entire time. I let you guys know that I'm into the boobs.
No, actually no, because what's this? You might be verifying us as well using your orientation there. Not safe.
You're coming here with a flag. We don't buy it.
Boobs and guns.
Wait,
You might not be
whoever's
attracted to
saying
that.
this,
You might not be attracted to that develop, but you might think it was better for her character.
Yeah.
Like I've seen you.
Yeah.
but wait, it could also be Rob, guys.
Extraordin. Go
It's
ahead.
either Zuko or Rob. I'm telling you, one of the two.
Only me and you love toxic women here, and I've never played this game, so it's you.
You because you
Exactly.
have mentioned Lara Croft a few times on our podcast.
Tomb Raider.
Pardon?
You never played Tomb Raider.
No,
Even on your phone.
no.
I don't know. I'm
No.
assuming.
I haven't even watched.
Extraordin.
I'll do you one better. I haven't even watched the movies.
Okay, no. Okay, that I get. That I understand.
It's
The
Angelina
games, though.
Jolie. Why wouldn't you want to watch it?
So it's either Rob or Zuko. I'm telling you.
I'm entitled to Rob.
I'm entitled to Zuko, but no. I don't like the fact that you accused me immediately. So now I'm mixed because Zuko is always
EXTRODIN.
quiet.
Zuko,
Yeah,
you've been
no,
on my
no.
case this
At the same
entire
time,
time, dog.
not-
And I
No,
proved you
but
wrong.
have you noticed? You're the only one who's never been accused.
Yeah.
So you're the only one whose accusation hasn't come out.
It's not
Exactly.
me.
So it has to come out eventually because this is the last round. So it's you.
It's not me.
I've
Okay,
had
all right.
Does
Are we
this
ready
sound like
to? Are
me?
we ready to vote? Are we ready to vote?
I'm ready
Bucket?
to vote.
Wait, does this sound like me?
Yes.
I don't think it's EXTRODIN. I don't think it's EXTRODIN this time
And
around.
now, and now this man.
Yeah, because our resident pervert is Zuko.
Yeah.
Excuse me, the Mr. EXTRODIN is the one who wants all the crazy hands.
Okay, but wait, hold on,
Yeah,
hold
but
on,
is
hold on.
Lara Croft crazy? Is
Okay,
Lara Croft
okay,
toxic?
hold on.
No,
hold
but I'm
on,
just
hold
saying,
on.
what do you mean I'm the resident pervert when we've got a guy who literally wants toxic women?
Yes, sir, he
Okay,
wants
okay,
toxic.
okay.
You-
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
First of
Buffett,
all,
hold on.
if-
All right. So, Mr. EXTRODIN says he's never watched any of the Tomb Raider movies, right?
Mm.
I know I've
Mm.
watched the Angelina Jolie ones. I didn't like
Mm.
them, but she was hot. That was the only thing that kind of saw me through that movie.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Rob, have you ever watched any of those movies, or
He
do you have a
has.
favorite game?
Yeah, of course I have.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm a
It might be
cinephile.
him.
I'm a cinephile. Of course I've watched them.
Okay, cool. And do you have a favorite game, a Tomb Raider game?
Probably the new one of the reboots. The one that's just called Tomb Raider.
He's a Lara Croft stan, dog. But the statement sounds like Zuko. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
Zuko.
time I'm Shaggy.
I'm
What do you
gonna
mean?
I'm gonna do it.
What's a Tomb Raider question to ask? What's your favorite weapon when you play in that game?
He's never played it, he said.
Me.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking Zuko.
I've never played it, dog. But I would probably go for guns, but I've never played it.
You would have hired us
It
on
would
Need
be
for Speed.
strange if you said, let's go for bows. Yeah.
No, but bows is such a
Okay,
it's a long thing.
okay.
Guns is cool.
I'm gonna do the police lineup thing, okay? So
Okay.
He's about a profile.
You
Yeah,
are
Zuko,
my
Zuko, can you please read the line?
You are.
Lara Croft is better. Come on, guys, who's next? They're supposed to
With
follow it.
an attitude.
I
Next
know the
one.
last part. When they
Next
get to
one.
tell you why.
Guys, come on. We almost had our Brooklyn Nine-Nine moment here.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, that. Booze and guns. What? Okay.
No more bows.
Oh,
Lara Croft is
Lara
better
Croft
with
is
an
better than
attitude. Boobs and guns, no
Boobs.
more arrows. Now number
What
5.
what are we doing? Oh my god.
I
Oh gosh,
never
we've got so
wanna
many clips
hear you
here.
say.
Lara
Lara
Croft
Croft
is
with-
better.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mr.
All right.
EXTRODIN.
Voting
Mr.
time.
EXTRODIN made the statement.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
oh
my
yeah,
God, I forgot about that.
I forgot about that. I got
Okay.
chills. I got chills.
Oh
I
no.
forgot about
Okay. Let's go around. I'm gonna say it's Rob. I feel like it's Rob. I feel like he knows a lot about Tomb Raider from the little bit that I've sussed out
Bro,
here.
Rob is a Lara Croft stan, dog. It's him.
When have you ever heard me talk about Lara Croft in a
Dog,
big way?
a lot of times, dog, on our podcast.
A lot of times. What?
I'm telling you.
All right.
Okay.
Either him
Okay.
or Zuko.
Next.
Okay. So, Mr. EXTRODIN, who you got? I got
This-
Rob.
This is a tough one. Either Rob or Zuko. Either Rob or Zuko. Either Rob or Zuko.
Mr. EXTRODIN, before you decide, let me tell you something. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
Every time you got a guess wrong, it was always Zuko. This entire show. Every time you got a guess wrong. Apart from me, it was Zuko.
But
That's what
it sounds like Rob though.
Yes. And every other time he kept on saying it either sounds like me or Backmeister or whatever, and it always turned out to be who? Zuko.
Ah! Okay, I said Zuko then.
All right, one Rob, one Zuko. Zuko, who you voting for?
Mr. EXTRODIN.
One
I'm-
Rob, one Zuko, one Extrudin.
Hey,
Mr. Rob,
Zuko's always on my case though.
No,
Who are you
it's
voting
the
for?
law of averages. There has to be a point in time. It's you.
It's not me. Though.
Because I'm like, technically, it could be mixed up because he's acting like I'm the only one who's ever mentioned Tomb Raider in my life, and I don't like that. But at the same time, I don't want Zuko to get another point. I can't see this man get a 4, dog. I can't. It's not in me. So I'm gonna go for Zuko, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Zuko. I don't want to see that.
Guys, it's EXTRODIN.
It's not
okay,
me
so
though.
we've got two Zuko, we've got one Extrudin, and then Mr. Tevelo, you are the deciding vote here.
You know, here's a funny thing. If it's Backmeister, he wins.
Well played.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's Zuko, he's not gonna win because he's been called out already. If it was Extraordin, he gets a point. Nothing else changes.
That's what stresses me. I'm lost. I don't like the sound of that.
Dog. But the thing is, guys, if it's Rob, then I lose. You see?
But then if it's Backmeister this whole time,
That doesn't mean anything.
if it's Backmeister this whole time, he wins. So who do I not want to see win? That's the question. More than who do I want
That's
to
not how you conduct investigations, Chief.
Yeah, it's not like you're voting with hatred.
Just choose Buckmeister so that even if he does get the 4, at least we suspected him. You know what I mean?
You, Tevelo, you're voting like Kendrick. I hate the way that you talk. I hate the way that you. I hate that way that you win.
I hate the way that you talk.
I hate the way that you podcast.
I know. I know.
I hate the way you talk about T'Challa. I hate the way you talk about. I hate the way you talk about. I hate the way that you tweet. I hate. No. Okay, no. That being said, you know what? Let me just go a caution to the wind and just say I'm gonna stick with my guts and just say Zuko because I'm convinced it's to vote for Zuko.
Buckmeister, you evil genius.
So so Zuko is the majority vote.
Yeah.
So Zuko, did you say this?
It wasn't me.
Buckmeister for the win.
Pause.
It was Rob. It was Rob.
I told y'all, niggas.
God.
I told y'all.
told you the
niggas.
time.
I voted for
I
Rob.
I told y'all, niggas. I told dog. Nobody
Rob,
is a Lara Croft
this is
stan.
you.
Nobody is a Lara Croft stan
Lara
more than
Croft.
Rob, dog. I'm telling you guys.
Lara Croft.
Oh, Laura.
Well played.
Finish.
Well played, Chief.
Guys,
well
you see,
played.
I was talking to the viewers, guys. I was never lying in this entire episode, and I'm on 0.
Except for the time when you were.
Hi, the boss.
The whole
None of your
point
lies
is to
came
reward
out.
criminals, Chief. You have to be doing
None
criminal
of
activity.
your lies showed up. That's what it means.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of X's stuff didn't come up at all.
Yeah,
Nothing came up here.
nothing came up. That's
Dog, so how
Like I
could
said.
you
Yeah,
have
you were shortlisted.
the reason I
You were-
was
you
just
were
like,
duped
there's no
to-
way we can go the whole show and not one thing. Yaka X doesn't.
It means that you are stuck being the crew member for this entire game. Everybody else had a chance of being the imposter.
Hey, dog, and you got shot the most.
Dog,
This man
and
got
the
so
people
many
kept on
shots.
selecting me. I'm like, hey, man. Like,
Yeah, like
Boo, you are the guilty
Uh,
one.
I think maybe I took too many suggestions, so I think next time we play, I'm going to try one suggestion per topic, and we'll see how that pans out.
That round will end in an hour.
Well,
yeah,
you know,
like,
the
that's
game
why
doesn't have.
Zuko said I'm the black guy of the black guys.
Ah,
The redhead, dog.
Well, I just
Hey
look
man,
guilty.
you're the one who
You-
gets stopped by the cops, bro.
Dog, you're wearing that red shirt, bro. You're part of, you know those people on Star Trek, the red
you're one of
shirts.
them. You're the security personnel.
Yeah.
Entire episode.
Security officer.
But I'm Scott. I'm on Scotty's side of
You're-
the game. I'm an engineer.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
getting.
engineering.
Yo, you don't get beamed up, Ibile. All right. So that's the game and everything. I want to thank all of you for playing. Me and Zuko have tied, so I guess it's just a tie. We'll break it next time when we play again
We shall
and all of that good
continue.
stuff. Yes. If you're like just to you gents, if your thing didn't show up, please feel free to submit it. I'm going to be deleting all of the responses that we didn't get to. So if you submitted a response and it didn't show up, feel free to submit again. Rob, now you know the game. Don't be giving us soliloquies there with your opinions.
There was such a juicy one.
Yes, no sonnets.
I had a long ass one. Now that I'm deleting it, I'm not going to use it again.
I
I'm going
want
to
to
tell
say
you.
one thing. I feel like I didn't get a chance to defend myself on this one, so now I sound wild.
You like the boobs. You like the boobs
Now
and
I
the gun.
sound wild.
You're a Tuesday man. You're a Tuesday man. Take
Oh,
a Tuesday.
okay. No, actually, you're right. I'll take us out after your defense. Actually, defend yourself and then I'll take us out.
It's
Oh.
not about the boobs per se. It's about old school Lara. She was a different person to the current one. The current one keeps getting beaten up constantly to the point where it's becoming woman abuse at this point. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's getting wild. She's basically Isaac from Dead Space, but it's not a horror movie. Do you know what I mean? It's an adventure, but she's Isaac from Dead Space. I don't know if you guys have played Dead Space, but it's a
I
horror.
played some in Dead Space, yeah.
Yeah, with brutal deaths where he dies in terrible ways. Why is she dying in terrible ways? Why can't it be this badass queen who just rocks the world? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you.
And also
Okay.
3 games. Yeah. Anyway, point is,
But I'm just saying, the boobs
All
and
I
the
remember-
guns was a lot.
All
But
I
anyway.
just want to see the pixel cutters
yeah, the
from the first them triangle boobs.
Yep.
That's all I saw. When I had boobs on the guy, just saw.
Yep. Call me Isosceles.
cut diamonds with those things. Anyway, all right, let's take us out. Okay, so as I was saying, thank you. That's the game. Thank you so much. I want to thank everybody on the panel for playing with me. Mr. EXTRODIN, Mr. Rob, Mr. Tevelo, Mr. Zuko. Links to their channels and all of those things in their social medias will be in the description down below. Hey, look at that man. Now he's even got sparkles going on, right? You're upping the budget, you're upping the production cost here, Chief. But anyway, so yeah, from me, Meisterville, and from all these guys and everything, we're just gonna see you all in other videos because we all have to be out. All right, peace.
Button needs me.
Maziche.